Alright, boys. Amazon. We gotta talk, my boy. But first things first, you know what I'm saying? First, before I start talking in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? We gotta grab a little bit of something to drink. You best grab your water, grab your juice, grab everything, nigga. You gonna be a little thirsty. That's that bussin' Poland spring water right there. Yeah, Poland Spring sponsor. Alright, I'm stopped. Alright. Today, we're gonna be talking about a tragedy that struck in Illinois with the tornado and an Amazon facility. Now, what happened was the tornado essentially hit the facility, and it basically it really hit it, but it's like I think it went by it. They don't really specifically say, but what they said was the building collapsed in on itself from the devastating tornado. Because I don't know, bro. I don't know if nobody read the news. I don't know if nobody saw, but like if there's a tornado coming a specific direction, it's probably best for people to be in shelters than to be at work. Like, I understand some people got to get to the bag, but at the same time, it's like, did they not, like, I'm pretty sure they had fair warning beforehand that the tornado was coming to their city. And if you have fair warning, I'm pretty sure the government there in Illinois should have put out a fucking statement stating all civilians need to be in shelters at this moment. That should have been their first priority, is to get people in these shelters, to get people secure, to get people safe. Because if there's a tornado coming, it should just be automatic. Let's get to these shelters, let's wait for it to pass, let's get this done. It looks like none of that was passed, and as we can see here, we have 6 dead Amazon employees because the building collapsed, which is just tragic. And apparently, I'm also seeing that they're saying the tornado exceeds over 100 unfortunate people have died. 100 plus people have died, which is just ridiculous. Oh my God, this had to, like, you had to have known. Like, you knew you had to know the tornado was coming. You had to have seen it coming. You have to act fast in devastating situations. You can't just sit there and wait for something to happen and then you to die. You should have gotten your people underground. You should have gotten your people ready. You should have got them prepared. You should have been in shelters. All of this is what should have happened in order to protect the people of your city. Now then, continuing on with the Amazon story. Apparently, they did manage to save some employees from the Amazon building. Apparently, they had over 190 workers, and apparently the time it took for the tornado to strike, it was during a work shift. So, you know, some people were getting off, some people were just now getting on. The truck drivers were dipping and leaving. So the amount of people they were able to save out of that 190 potential number was 45, and 6 died. I think the rest are unknown, or they were off of work at that time, which is just terrible, because it's like, wow, this could have most likely been avoided. Now, what they're saying here is they aren't really too optimistic about finding more people alive, because these Amazon walls, they are some thick concrete walls. 11 inches thick is some thick concrete. If you ever look at a wall and you were to measure it, like the in between of a wall, you'll see how thick it is and how strong a wall is. Now, if you like go outside and look at a building, like an actual like concrete building, you can see, like, if you have a team measure or something, you can measure from probably the door to wherever the wall ends, the edge of a building. You could probably get like the thickness of that building from that measurement. Possibly, you could possibly. But if you measure that, like, you'll get like probably like there's maybe some sheetrock thrown in there, maybe some other stuff, maybe some foam thrown in there. Then the rest is probably concrete. But this is an Amazon facility building, so I would imagine that it's mostly concrete, wood, and metal, like every other fucking building. But it depends on what parts or how they used it specifically. But as I'm seeing here, 11 inches thick of concrete with a ceiling that's 40 feet tall in the sky. Because remember, this is a warehouse; they have to have space in order to give you niggas your packages. So, that is what fell down on top of these 6 or all of the employees within the facility. So I would imagine, unfortunately, that the people the people's families, the people who's under this are just like, they're probably hoping that somehow, some way, by the miracle of God or something like that, that they had survived this, when it's not really looking very likely that you would be able to survive something like this, because concrete is pretty goddamn strong. Like, you ever seen them construction workers whenever they digging out the roads and shit like that, or whenever they're like pouring concrete? That, when it's in that state, it's pretty soft. Yeah, you know, you can probably fuck with it a little bit. Yeah, it's cool and all, but like, when that shit hardens, it is extremely strong. So unfortunately, hopefully their prayers get answered and they get their family member. Hopefully everyone does, but it does not seem very likely that they'll be able to survive something like that. Because, oh my God, that is just something, that is the worst thing you want to hear. That your family member was caught up in the rubble of the tornado, and the building that they worked in every day to make money and come home and feed their family collapsed on them. Now, I'm pretty sure that the company Amazon is most likely catching a whole lot of heat right now for letting their workers work. I mean, I would imagine so. A lot of people are gonna blame Amazon for this, for the building collapsing, when really it was a natural disaster. I mean, that's just how certain people are. Feelings get in the way. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say on this story here. I just really hope that the people who the building collapsed on, I really hope all of them made it out. Even though I know that's least likely to happen, I really hope they made it out. I feel very sorry for the 6 people that died in this Amazon building. I feel very sorry for the 100 people that also died during the tornado in the Midwest area. That sounds terrible to deal with. Jesus, I can only imagine what these people are going through right now. After imagine just imagine this. You're just somewhere on the map, bro. Like, you're in New York or some shit like that, and you just see on the news over 100 dead, and you have family over in Kentucky, my G. Just over in Kentucky, and your family's over there, and you just see on the news that the tornado hit and your family member may be potentially dead. Like that, if you can imagine how that feels, I'm pretty sure you'll understand what most of these people are going through. But yeah, prayers up to all of them, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys, oh man, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know how to end this motherfucker, bro, but I'm gonna just end it with this. I got it now. Hopefully the family is able to find peace within the future so they can move on from this tragedy. But yeah, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.